So the basic clinical exam of the finger, we're going to start with first inspection. We're going to look to see, do we have any atrophy, maybe in the first dorsal interosseous. We're going to look at that resting cascade of the hand at rest, as far as, do we have any subluxation going on at the MP? Do we have any presence of Herbertines or Burchard's nodes where we have some degenerative changes? We're going to then come in and look at our active range of motion. So we're going to come up here, and we're going to compare side to side, and we're going to just be coming in, and I'm going to just have you bring your fingers, your wrist back, and just watch to see the natural cascade of your fingers with it, what we call the tenodesis. And that's going to help us assess if we have any tendon disruption. Good. And now let's take a look here. I'm going to have you come in and just do composite finger flexion and extension. Good. And looking for any major disruption in ligament or tendons is going to show through with our active range. Good. And now hook fisting. Good. Here. Perfect. Good. Now we're going to come in, and I'm going to be doing a passive assessment. So I'm going to start in, and I'm going to passively assess flexion and extension at the MP, PIPs, and DIPs. So we're going to do these compared to the uninvolved side. If your index finger is the problem, you're going to compare it to that uninvolved side. So we're going to do that for all the digits and then compare here. I'm going to do this just for the index finger here. Passive MP. Good. PIP and DIP. Good. Once you've done your passive assessment on the MP, PIP, and DIP joints, we're going to do some resisted tests. So now we're going to come in. We'll start with the uninvolved side first. I'm going to have you just hold here and try to spread your fingers apart. So we're going to look at the function of the dorsal interossei. I'm going to have you hold here. Don't let me move you. Hold and just be gentle here. You're looking for the integrity. Now, if someone hyperextends, like he tends to hyperextend a little bit, make sure you have them in slight flexion. That's going to keep the muscle in a better length tension relationship, so you get a more accurate assessment, because sometimes it may look weak, but it's just not optimal position because of the hyperextension. Okay, we're going to do that same thing over here. Spread your fingers apart, and you're going to give a little bit of resistance here. Here's first and third dorsal interosseous, and second and fourth, and then abductor digiti minimi with our adductor. Perfect. Then we're going to come in, keep your fingers together, hold that, don't let me move you. Hold, good, and hold, and hold. Perfect. So assessing more volar interossei, making sure we don't get any compensation with MP flexion. Hold that, good, hold, and hold. Nice job. Now we're going to look at our intrinsic function, our interosseous and our lumbrical. So I'm going to have you come in here. We're going to keep the MP flexed, and we're going to give a little resistance into extension of the PIP joint. So hold that, good, and hold. So we can do it on the tabletop, or we can do it here in this position, either way. You can see it a little better here. Hold that, so try to push up into extension. So this is evaluating our intrinsic muscles. Good. Nice job. Now we're going to take a look at our FDS and our FDP. So we're going to start with our FDP. And when we're doing our FDP, because of that common muscle belly, we want to make sure that all of them can move, or we're going to lock it out. So I'm going to come in here, hold that, don't let me move you. So FDP here. Good. Nice job. Here. And here. Good. And let's compare to the uninvolved side, again making sure we let all of them be free. So hold here. Good. Nice job. Okay, and now FDS. So I'm going to hold all of them back. Go ahead and bend for me. Bend down for the index finger. I'm going to give just light pressure, because this one is sometimes people can cramp. Good, and middle. And hold that for me. Good, and ring finger. And hold, and small. And he does have an FDS to the small finger. I think it's 23% of the population doesn't. Go ahead and bend for me here. Good. Nice job. Good, and perfect. Good. And our last one we're going to look at is EDC. I'm going to have you make a claw here, and I want you to hold that, and I'm going to give you some resistance here. for extensor digitorum communis. Good. Here. Good job. And relax. Nice work.